Okay. We finished at 71. Keep going now. When Abram was 99 years old, the Lord came to him and said, I'm God of all, going my ways and be upright in all things. Now make an agreement between me and your offspring will be greatly increased. Abram went down on his face in the earth, and the Lord God went to talk with him and said, As for me, my agreement is made with you, and you will be the father of nations without end. No longer will your name be Abram, but Abraham, for I have made you the father of a number of nations. Okay. Yeah. I'll make you very fertile so that nations will come for you and kings will be your offspring. And I'll make between me and you and your seed after to all generations an eternal agreement to be a God to you and to your seed after you. And to you and to your seed after you I'll give the land in which you are living, all the land of Canaan for an eternal heritage, and I'll be their God. It's Canaan. Fuck, that's where the Jews are. Made. And Canaan for an eternal heritage will be God. And God said to Abraham, on your side you have to keep the agreement, you and your seed, after you through all generations. This agreement which you are to keep with me, you and your seed, after every male among you is to undergo circumcision. In the flesh of your private parts you are to undergo it as a mark of agreement between me and you. Every male among you, from one generation to another, is to undergo circumcision when he is 8 years old, with every servant whose birth takes place in your house, or from whom you gave money to someone from another country and not of your seed. He who comes to birth in your house and he who is made yours for a price all are to undergo circumcision, so that my agreement may be marked in your flesh, an agreement for all time. And any male who does not go circumcision will be cut off from his people. My agreement has been broken by him. And God said, as for Sarai, your wife, from now her name will not be Sarai, but Sarah. And I will give her a blessing in the Lord that you will have a son by her. Truly the blessing will be on her, and she will be the mother of nations. Kings of peoples will be her offspring. Okay, let's go to 16 again. Okay, whatever. People blah blah said in her may then then Abraham went down on his face and laughing said in his heart, may a man 100 years old have a child, who Sarah at 90 years old gave birth. And Abraham said God, if only Ishmael's life might be, if only Ishmael's life might be your care. God said, not so, but Sarah your wife will have a son, and you will give him the name Isaac, and I will make my agreement with him forever, and with his seed after him. And Ishmael, I have given ear to your prayer, truly I have given him a blessing, and I will make him fertile and give him great increase. He will be the father for 12 cheese, and I will make him a great nation. But my agreement will be with Isaac, to whom Sarah will give birth later from this time. And when I had these gods, God went up from Abraham, and Abraham took Ishmael, his son, at 1723. Ishmael was the mistress's thingy. Okay. As you know, I have given your brother. If only Ishmael's life might be okay, blah blah. It's gonna give Abraham was 90 years old. He under okay. All his servants who had made his for price every meal of his house, and on that very day he gave them circumcision in the flesh of their private parts, as God had said to him. Abraham was 99 years old when he underwent circumcision, and Ishmael, his son, was 13 years old when he underwent circumcision. Abraham and Ishmael, his son, underwent circumcision that very day. Okay. I know the men of the house, those whose births had taken place in the house, and those who had got money from men for their lands, underwent circumcision with him. Now the Lord came to him by the holy tree of Mamre, when he was seated in the doorway of his tent in the middle of the day, and lifted up his eyes. He saw two men before him, and seeing them, he went quickly to them from the door of the tent, and went down on his face to the earth, and said, My Lord, if now I have grace in your eyes, do not go away from your servant. Let me get water for washing your feet, and take your rest under the tree. And let me get a bit of bread to keep your strength, and after that you may go on your way. For this is why you have came to your servant. And they said, Let it be so. Then Abraham went quickly to the tent and said to Sarah, Get these measures of meal straight away and make cakes. And running to the herd, she took a young ox soft and fat and gave it to the servant, and he quickly made it ready. He took butter and milk and the young ox which he had made ready, and put it before them, waiting by them under the tree where they took food. They took food. And they said to him, Where is Sarah your wife? And he said, She's in my tent, she's in the tent. And he said, I will certainly come back to you in the spring, and Sarah your wife will have a son. And his words came to the ears of Sarah, who was at the back of the tent door. Now Abraham and Sarah were very old, and Sarah was past the time for giving birth. And Sarah, laughing to her, said, Now that I'm used up, and am I still to have pleasure, my husband himself being old? And the Lord said, Why was Sarah laughing and saying, It was for me being old to give birth to a child? Is there any wonder which the Lord is not able to do? At the time I said, In the spring I will come back to you, and Sarah will have a child. And Sarah said, Not laughing, for she was full of fear. And he said, No, but they were laughing. And the men went on from there in the direction of Sodom. Abraham went with him on their way. And the Lord said, I am to keep back from Abraham the knowledge of what I do, saying that Abraham will certainly become a very strong nation. His name will be used by all the nations of earth as a blessing. For I have made him mine, so that he may give orders to his children and those of his line after him to keep always the Lord, to do what is good and right, so that the Lord may do to Abraham as he had said. And the Lord said, Because the outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is very great, and their sin is very evil, go down now and see if their acts as bad as they seem from the outcry which has come to me, and if they're not, I will see it. Okay, so the minute okay. And the men turning from the place went to Sodom, but Abraham was still waiting before the Lord. And Abraham came near and said, will you let destruction come on the upright with the sinners? If by chance there are 50 upright men in the town, will you give the place to destruction and not have mercy on it because of 50 upright men? Let such a thing be far from you, to put the upright to death with the sinner. We will not judge you or dare do right. The Lord said, if there are 50 upright men in town, I'll have mercy on it because of them. And Abraham answered, truly, I who am only dust have undertaken to put my thoughts before the Lord. If by chance there are 50 upright men, will you give up all the town's destruction because it's 5? And he said, I will not give any destruction if there are 45. And again he said to him, by chance there may be 40 there, and he said, I will not do there 40. And he said, let not the Lord be angry with me if I say, what if there are 30 there? And he said, I will not do there 30. He said, see now, I'm not thinking to put my toes before the Lord. What if there are 20 there? He said, I will have mercy because of 20. He said, oh, let not the Lord be angry with me, and I will say only one more by chance. There may be 10 there. And he said, I have mercy because of 10. And Abraham went his way. With his talk, Abraham was ended, and Abraham went back. Abraham is a fucking troller. This whole quote is amazing. That's a quote, bro. Fuck me, that's amazing. Okay, copy this, let's see. Okay, let's copy it. Fuck yeah. Huh? Nah, I must be wrong. I click this, right? Yeah, okay. Got scared? Did I click this fucking thing? Fuck am I doing? Genesis, and it goes to 19, okay. I misclicked them. I thought they finished now. I was like, what the fuck? And at nightfall, the two angels came to Sodom, and Lot was seated at the way to the town. And when he saw them, he got up and came before them, falling down his face to the earth. He said, my masters, I can't be arsed really not. I'll read it. Come now into your son's house and take your rest there for the night, and let your feet be washed, and early in the morning you may go on your way. And I said, not so, but we will take our night's rest straight. But he made his request more stronger, so they went with him into the house, and he got food ready for them, and he made unleavened bread. Uneven bread of which they took. But before they had gone to bed, the men of the town, all the men of Sodom, came around the house, and they knelt from every part of the town, and cried out. So they said, where are the men who came to your house? Where are the men? And they said, we send them out to us so that we make their pleasure with them, and not went out to them in the doorway in the door after them, except my brothers do not this evil. I see I have 2 unmarried daughters. Send them out to you so that you may do to them whatever seems good to you. Only don't tempt these men, for this is why they had came under the shadow of my rule, and said, give way there. This only man, they said, came here from a strange country, will he be now our judge? Now we will do worse to you than to them, and pushing violence against us, they came near together, they're broken in. What the fuck? Yo, what the hell? Nah. Nah, bro. Nah, man, what the hell is going on here? And they said, give right there, but the man, he said, give way there, This one man, they said, came from some country of the church, got their broken in. But the men put out their hands and took Lot into the house, to them shutting the door again. But the men who were outside the door, they made blind, all of them, small and great, so that they were tired out with looking for the door. The men said to Lot, "Are there any others of your family here?" So instead of take them out of this place, we are about to send destruction to this place, because a great outcry against them has come to the ears of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to put an end to the town. And Lot went to his house and said to his sons who were married to his daughters, "Come, let us go out of this place, for the Lord is about to send destruction to the town." But his sons did not take him seriously. And when morning came, the angels did all their power to make Lot go, saying, "Get up quickly and take your wife and your daughters who are here, and go, for fear that you came to destruction to punish the town." But while he was waiting, the men took him and his wife and his daughters by hand, but the Lord had mercy on them, and put them outside the town. And when they had put them out, he said, "Go for your life without looking back or waiting in the lowland. Go quickly to the mountain, or you will come to destruction." And Lot said to them, "But so, O my Lord, see now your servant had grace in your eyes, and great in your mercy, and kept my life from destruction. But I am not able to get as far as the mountain before evil overtakes me. And that this town now is near, and is a little one. Oh, let me go there. Is it not a little one, so that my life might be saved?" And he said, "See, I have given you your request to this one thing more. I am not instruction to this town. Go there quickly, for I am not able to do anything till you have come there." For this reason the town was named Zoar. The sun was up when Zoar. Then the Lord sent fire and flaming smoke raining down from heaven on Sodom and Gomorrah. And he sent destruction to those towns, with all the lowland, all the people of the towns, and every green thing in the land. But Lot's life, looking back, became a pure sword. Abraham got up quickly in the morning and went to the place where he had taken the Lord, and looking in the direction of Sodom and Gomorrah and the lowland, he saw the smoke of the land going up like the smoke of an oven. He came, what? That when God sent destruction on the towns, well, he kept his word to Abraham and sent Lot safely away when he put an end to the towns where he had lived. Then Lot went out of Zoar in the mountain and was living there with his two daughters, for fear kept him from living in Zoar, and he and his daughters made their living place in a hole in the rock. And the older daughter said to her sister, "Our father is old, and there is no man to be a husband to us in a natural way. Come, let us have our father much wine, and we will go into his bed, so that we may have offspring by our father." What? And that night they made their fathers take much wine, and the older daughter went to his bed, and he had no knowledge of when she went in, when she went away. And the day after, the older daughter said to the younger, "Last night I was with my father, let us make him much wine tonight again, and we'll do to him, so that we make a offspring by our father." And that night they were made their father much wine. And the younger daughter went in the bed, and she had no knowledge of when she went in the bed, when she went away. And so the daughters of Lot were with child by their father, and the older daughter had a son, and she gave him the name of Moab, and he is the father of the Moabites to this day. No, fuck me shot, man. And I see Instagram, like, what the fuck is going on now? daughter had a son, and she gave him his name Moab. And the younger had a son, and he gave the name Benami, children of Ammon and the Moabites. Let's see Ammon. Let's see the Moabites. Okay. This chapter is crazy as shit. The fuck just happened? The fuck did you just read? Okay, this part. So God told. So first God told fucking what? Wait, God told Abram to bang a mistress in Egypt. Egyptian mistress. Then they had it when she was pregnant. She became arrogant to the wife of Sarah over there, the wife of Abraham, who is Abram. Then the wife was rude to her and kicked her out of the house. And she ran away. Angel came and said she shouldn't run away. She stayed. They have a child. Then God said, "You have a child with the woman." The woman laughed, and then the fucking God said, "Why are you laughing? You will have a child in the spring." They had a child. Then Abraham is the biggest driver, fucking throw everyone, and he said, "What will happen?" God said, "I'll go to destruction to a town where his brother is son-in-law, I think. I'm not sure. It was his son-in-law, I think. I'm not sure. Give me a second. A nephew. Okay, he was his nephew. I told him that the nephew had monkey city, bad city. And God was going to destroy it. Like, snap his fingers and fuck it up. So, Abram said, if there are 50 good men, will you spare their life? Yes. If there are 40, yes. Forgive me a moment the dust. If 30, yes. Forgive me to give my thoughts. If 20, yes. Forgive me one last time. If 10, will you spare their life? If 10 good people, yes. Biggest driver. So he went there, God went there. Two angels came and into the house. First, God, when he came to Abraham's house, he gave him much food. But then when he came to the broken house, to Lot's house, they gave them bread and shit. Not really, yeah. They stayed the night. Then people came and said, "These people are from another nation. Come to me. Tell us what's happening in Algiers." And he said, "Have my unmarried daughters do whatever you please, don't enter the house." But the daughters are married. Like, saying, "Go bang my child, go bang my children and leave me alone." That's top 10 coolest moments, man. And then fucking next part, man. Next part, the whole town snap finger, boom, boom, boom. They ran away. They fucking ran away, the little bastards. God gave them chance to run away. They went away. His mother, whatever the fuck she was fucking backwards, and she was into sand, into salt, pillars of salt. Then they hid in a mountain, not his daughters. And the oldest daughter said, "Let's give our father much wine. There's no men, we can have children naturally. Let's give our father much wine and bang him." And he was wasting it, what was happening. He banged his oldest daughter, and he got a child. And then the younger one did the same thing, and he got a child. And the fucking children of the father of the Moabites. Some people, and then the Amodon, some other people. It is Zoar. Zoar is a city. It's like a city, okay. Jesus fucking Christ. What a story. Where did it end? 1720. Wait, what? 1938. Okay, 1938. Alright. Fuck me. Thank you for. Yeah, shit. Bye.